Step into a world where the embers of a cataclysmic past ignite a present filled with extraordinary powers and fiery destinies. 30 years after the Great World Blaze, follow the exciting story of Burning Rescue, a special group of firefighters dealing with the changes in the world. In this video, we'll explore the powerful abilities of the Burnish, see the fights between heroes and bad guys, and enjoy the thrilling battles on rooftops that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Meet Gallo, the energetic newcomer, as he turns a tough situation into a display of resilience and clever thinking. But the story doesn't end there. Get ready for a ride of emotions as Gallo and Leo face a bad governor, discover the truth about the Burnish, and go on a mission to save not just their kind, but the whole planet. With the Earth in a critical situation, will Gallo and Leo overcome challenges to create a better future for everyone? Don't miss out on the adventure. Subscribe now and join us to get all the answers. The story begins with a flashback from 3 decades in the past, when the world witnessed the catastrophic event known as the Great World Blaze, a calamity that left widespread devastation in its wake. Spontaneous combustion afflicted individuals across the globe, leading to the tragic demise of half the world's population. In the aftermath of this cataclysmic event, a peculiar development unfolded. Certain survivors exhibited pyrokinetic abilities, earning them the moniker Burnish. Fast forward to the present, where we find Burning Rescue, an elite firefighting squad tasked with protecting the city from the ongoing consequences of the Great World Blaze. The Burnish, possessing unique fire-controlling powers, inadvertently spark fires that threaten the safety of the city's inhabitants. Burning Rescue not only battles these blazes, but also seeks to understand and peacefully coexist with the Burnish, navigating a delicate balance between protection and understanding in this post-apocalyptic world shaped by the Great World Blaze. As the team urgently converges upon the burning skyscraper, a sense of urgency fills the air. Suddenly, amidst the chaos, survivors are spotted on the rooftop. It is here that we are introduced to Gallo, a spirited young rookie within the team. Upon being deployed to the roof, an unexpected crash landing occurs, yet Gallo miraculously emerges unharmed.
Wow.
Collaborating seamlessly with the skilled pilot Ana, Gallo becomes a crucial part of the mission to rescue the people trapped on the rooftop. Amidst the rescue efforts, 3 ominous figures emerge: Vera, Mace, and Leo, all identified as members of the Mad Burnish, a notorious terrorist group pursued relentlessly for the past 30 years. Captain Agnes solemnly informs Gallo of the identity of these adversaries. As tension escalates, Guerra and Mace make their move, confronting the young rookie. Initially hampered by his bulky mech suit, ill-suited for combat, Gallo ingeniously adapts by stripping it down, transforming it into a more agile and streamlined form he fondly refers to as his Matotech. The skirmish unfolds with Gallo displaying newfound agility, effortlessly dodging attacks and turning the tide against his assailants. In a moment of triumph, he employs a freezing technique, rendering Guerra and Mace helpless and reverting them to their human forms. The rooftop battle stands as a testament to Gallo's resilience and adaptability in the face of unexpected challenges. In the heart of their clash, Leo and Gallo engage in a spectacular battle that unfolds with breathtaking intensity. They dart across the cityscape, utilizing the sides of buildings as their arena. The adrenaline-fueled combat showcases their extraordinary abilities, with Leo and Gallo skillfully maneuvering through the urban landscape, leaving bystanders in awe. Amidst the chaos, Gallo manages to land a powerful strike on Leo, causing a significant rupture in Leo's mask. The damaged mask reveals Leo's surprisingly youthful countenance, adding a layer of intrigue to the unfolding events. As the skirmish progresses, Gallo finds himself on the defensive, ultimately cornered and vulnerable. However, the tide of the battle takes an unexpected twist as the rest of Gallo's team arrives in the nick of time. Their coordinated efforts shift the momentum, allowing them to collectively subdue Leo. The leader of the Freeze Force, an organization dedicated to combating Burnish criminals, takes charge and apprehends Leo, signaling the arrival of additional Freeze Force units to secure the scene. In the midst of the confrontation, Vulcan, the formidable colonel of the Freeze Force, makes a commanding entrance. Gallo, undeterred, seizes the opportunity to assert Burning Rescue's pivotal role in Leo's capture. This declaration, however, is met with a stern warning from Vulcan, who, in no uncertain terms, threatens to extend his reach to include Gallo as well. Agnes intervenes diplomatically, preventing any further escalation and diffusing the tension. With Leo securely captured, the Freeze Force takes control of the situation. The meticulous loading of Leo onto a waiting plane marks the beginning of a new chapter, as the authorities take charge and the city breathes a momentary sigh of relief. Later on, Gallo finds himself in the midst of a bustling local ceremony, where the esteemed Governor Cray Forsyth takes the center stage. Cray, adorned with an air of authority, personally awards Gallo a distinguished badge of honor for his commendable deeds. It is during his public recognition that we learn about the deep admiration Gallo harbors for Cray. The governor had once selflessly saved Gallo's life during his childhood, an act that cost Cray one of his arms but forged an unbreakable bond between them. Following the ceremony, Gallo and his team decide to unwind at a cozy local pizzeria.
Nice.
Over slices of pizza, they engage in a heartfelt conversation, delving into the complexities of the Burnish community. They collectively ponder the misconception that all Burnish individuals are inherently malevolent, emphasizing that it's the actions of a few radical members that have cast a shadow on the entire group. As the team exchanges thoughts, the ambience shifts when Ana's sister, Harry, appears on a nearby television screen. Harry, a prominent figure as the head scientist for the Forsyth Foundation, unveils the Foundation's commitment to researching methods to peacefully coexist with the Burnish. However, the tranquility is short-lived as Free's force, under the command of the formidable Vulcan, makes an unexpected entrance. Chaos ensues as Vulcan and his men storm the pizzeria, revealing that one of the seemingly ordinary employees is, in fact, a Burnish. The situation escalates rapidly, leading to the capture of both the Burnish employee and the pizzeria boss. Despite Gallo and Ina's impassioned attempts to reason with Vulcan, their words fall on deaf ears. Frustration mounts and Gallo, fueled by a mix of emotions, dramatically departs on his motorcycle. The scene seamlessly transitions to Leo, Guerra, and Mace, finding themselves confined within the unforgiving walls of a prison cell. Leo, displaying remarkable agility, manages to skillfully overload his restraints, successfully breaking free from captivity. With newfound freedom, he takes charge by swiftly restraining the guards, liberating his two allies in the process. The trio, now free, collaborates seamlessly to initiate a prison-wide breakout, navigating through the complex with strategic precision. Their daring escape culminates in a dramatic exit via helicopter, leaving the prison behind. Meanwhile, Leo, possessing a unique ability to control flames, opts for an unconventional method of escape. He employs his flames to propel himself through the air, gliding over the landscape until he reaches a tranquil frozen lake. Unbeknownst to the trio, Ana astutely follows Gallo after he rides away. Gallo, revealing a more personal side, shares that the frozen lake holds a special significance for him as his sanctuary, a place where he goes to cool off and find solace. Against the backdrop of the serene frozen lake, the two engage in a spontaneous skating session. The peaceful moment is interrupted when Ana, caught off guard, nearly takes a tumble. In a swift move, Gallo expertly catches her, preventing a potential mishap.
Yeah, baby!
Their idyllic interlude, however, is disrupted as Gallo notices an unusual burnished flame in the sky. Realizing the significance of this sight, he instructs Ana to report it immediately. Driven by a sense of duty, Gallo sets off to investigate the source of the mysterious flame, leaving Ana momentarily stunned by the unexpected turn of events. In a remote area, Gallo, driven by curiosity, stumbles upon a concealed cave. As he cautiously enters, the dimly lit space reveals the presence of several escaped Burnish huddling around a flickering campfire. The atmosphere is tense, with the echoes of their hushed conversations filling the air. Gallo, immersed in observation, suddenly finds himself unexpectedly struck from behind. When consciousness returns, he is met with the disconcerting realization that his wrists are securely bound. As he gathers his bearings, he discerns the familiar figure of Leo, another escapee, nearby. In the ensuing conversation, Gallo, his eyes reflecting surprise, learns that Burnish, like himself, have basic needs, including the necessity for food. Leo, feeling slighted, swiftly corrects Gallo's assumptions, emphasizing the common humanity they share. The huddled group's attention shifts abruptly to a frail, dying woman among them. In a compassionate gesture, Gallo proposes to aid the woman, but his offer is met with Leo's reluctance. Instead, Leo attempts a unique form of Burnish CPR. Despite his efforts, the solemnity of the moment deepens as the woman succumbs to ash, leaving a haunting impact on the cave's atmosphere. In the aftermath, Gallo, perplexed by the Burnish chaotic existence, seeks answers from Leo. Leo, with a heavy sigh, unravels a troubling truth: the woman's demise was orchestrated by Governor Cray. The governor conducts sinister experiments on the Burnish within the confines of his foreboding Forsyth Foundation. Struggling to reconcile the shocking revelation, Gallo clings to his admiration for Governor Cray as a hero. Leo, with a mix of frustration and pity, deems Gallo ignorant for his naivety, leaving him alone in the cavern. Just before Ana is expected to arrive, Gallo discreetly tails her and stumbles upon a clandestine meeting with Cray. In this secret rendezvous, Cray divulges a distressing revelation. The magma in the Earth's core is spiraling out of control, a ticking time bomb that threatens to flood the entire planet. Faced with this impending catastrophe, they have hastily constructed a spaceship and devised a meticulous plan to relocate to a more hospitable planet. Seeking more insight, Cray leads Gallo to Dr. Hera's advanced laboratory, a hub where scientists are feverishly testing warp drives for the interplanetary migration. Within this high-tech setting, Gallo is taken aback as he witnesses a pizzeria employee serving as an unwitting power source for their experimental warp drive. Despite the success of the trial, the unfortunate Burnish victim is reduced to ash in a poignant moment. The gravity of the situation dawns on Gallo, leaving him horrified and struggling to come to terms with Cray's morally ambiguous actions. However, as Gallo grapples with the shocking revelation, Cray, feeling threatened by his newfound knowledge, orders Gallo to be physically restrained. In a twist of betrayal, Cray admits to holding a long-standing grudge against Gallo, exposing a deeper layer of animosity animosity. Gallo was unceremoniously thrown into a stark cell, his mind reeling from the unsettling events he has witnessed. In the midst of a thriving settlement becomes the unfortunate target of the ruthless Freeze force. Leo and his loyal friends happen upon the scene just in the nick of time. However, within the group, an insidious traitor lurks in the shadows. This betrayer slyly attaches an ice bomb to Leo, and the subsequent explosion leaves him encased in an icy prison. As Leo succumbs to the chilling effects, the remaining defenders find themselves overpowered. In a desperate bid to turn the tide, Guerra and Mace valiantly engage Vulcan, holding him at bay. Simultaneously, they feverishly work on assembling a makeshift cannon infused with the power of their flames. The improvised artillery is aimed at catapulting Leo to safety, a last-ditch effort to rescue their frozen comrade. Regrettably, amidst the chaos, Guerra and Mace find themselves captured by the relentless Freeze force, leaving Leo's fate hanging in the balance. The once bustling village now stands as a silent witness to the unfolding drama, with Leo's friends grappling with both the betrayal within and the external threat that has befallen them. Following these events, the Burnish undergo processing at the Foresight Foundation, where meticulous steps are taken to ensure their restraint. Each Burnish is carefully placed into an individual power cell. These power cells, humming with energy, are then connected to a vast room, its centerpiece being Dr. Harry. Inside this room, a mesmerizing transformation occurs as Dr. Harry tests the power of the Burnish. The once sterile space takes on a soft pink hue, a testament to the energy coursing through the cells. Leo, in a burst of determination, manages to break free from the ice that held him captive. His anger flares at Cray for the harsh treatment of the Burnish. In response, Leo undergoes a remarkable transformation, assuming the fearsome form of a dragon. A citywide rampage ensues, marking Leo's protest against the injustice inflicted upon his kind. Amidst the chaos, Gallo seizes the opportunity to break free from his confinement. The clash between Leo and Cray reaches its peak at the top of the Foresight Foundation's tower. As the two adversaries stand ready for a showdown, Gallo intervenes dramatically, crashing into Leo and freezing his dragon form. With Leo incapacitated, Gallo compels him into a containment unit on Aina's airship. The contained adversaries engage in a fierce battle, with Aina choosing to drop them off at a frozen lake to provide a momentary respite. Leo's intense flames not only melt the icy surface of the lake, but also reveal a hidden underground lab. A mysterious hologram materializes, beckoning the trio to enter. The hologram introduces itself as the AI consciousness of Dr. Deuce, the brilliant mind behind the Burnish project. Dr. Deuce divulges a shocking betrayal at the hands of Cray, revealing that the flames wielded by the Burnish are not just energy but beings from another dimension known as the Promare. At the same time, the Earth's core undergoes a magma eruption, a natural phenomenon that Cray anticipates as he prepares his ship for departure. Intriguingly, the disturbance in the Burnish is intricately linked to the Promare residing in the Earth's core, as these Promare are utilized as fuel and not only power the ship but also experience a peculiar connection, feeling a sense of discomfort that manifests in their erratic behavior. In response to the escalating situation, Deus, the mastermind behind the unfolding events, reveals his trump card, the formidable mech named the Deus Ex Machina. He entrusts its command to Gallo and Leo, instructing them to thwart Cray's plans. Upon their arrival at the Foresight Foundation, Gallo and Leo face immediate opposition as Cray takes drastic measures, shooting them down. Gallo finds himself struggling to adapt to the perceived uncoolness of the Deus Ex Machina. Displaying resourcefulness, Leo employs his fiery abilities to transform the mech into the Leo Begalon, and together they target the ship's control tower, inducing intense structural vibrations. With the situation escalating, Cray takes matters into his own hands, piloting his personal mech to confront the duo. Initially appearing more formidable, Cray gains the upper hand, but Leo devises a tactical maneuver, creating a Matoi to assist Gallo and thus leveling the playing field. As the ship plummets from the sky, the deafening roar of an overloaded engine precedes a catastrophic explosion. It becomes evident that Harry deliberately pushed the engines beyond their limits due to a disagreement about using the Burnish's fuel. In the midst of the ongoing battle, Cray unleashes a freezing cannon upon Gallo and Leo. Despite the icy onslaught, the determined duo manages to withstand the blast, gradually closing in on Cray. The confrontation reaches a tense standstill, both mechs encased in an icy grip. Amidst the frozen tableau, Cray boldly emerges from his mech, taunting Leo with the haunting cries of other Burnish beings. Leo, driven by determination, charges at Cray, who coolly attempts to burn him to a crisp. However, much to Leo's surprise, Cray remains unfazed, revealing that he too is a Burnish. What? Leo, bewildered by this twist, finds himself captured by Cray's fiery grasp. In a perilous turn of events, Cray shifts his focus to Gallo, aiming to eliminate him as well. With a swift move, Leo shields Gallo from the impending blast, but the heroic act sends Gallo tumbling off the ship. Seizing the opportunity, Cray seizes Leo, considering him as a replacement fuel source. Cray mercilessly plugs Leo into the core of the ship, resuming the launch procedure with a sinister determination. Miraculously, Gallo survives the fall, saved by Leo's protective flames. The burning rescue team, undeterred undeterred by the danger, mobilizes to launch Gallo back into the fray to rescue Leo. Gallo, displaying exceptional courage, drills through the ship's core to liberate Leo from Kray's clutches. As the relentless assault from Kray intensifies, Ash Gallo finds himself in a precarious situation. Leo's transformation into flame is a testament to the unfolding chaos. The formidable attack causes Gallo's suit to peel off, dissolving under the onslaught of Kray's destructive force. However, undeterred, Gallo persists, determined to overcome the perilous challenge. In the midst of the chaos, Leo's fiery essence becomes Gallo's shield, allowing him to stand firm against the relentless onslaught of Kray's flames. Gallo, fueled by Leo's protective flame, boldly proclaims his commitment to safeguarding everyone. With an assertive punch, he delivers a decisive blow to Kray, rendering him unconscious. Undaunted by the ongoing turmoil, Gallo swiftly makes his way to Leo, his mind replaying the memory of Leo's life-saving CPR with a woman. Drawing upon Leo's flame, Gallo embarks on a daring attempt to revive his fiery ally. The process unfolds with suspense, and as Gallo ingests Leo's flame, a triumphant success is achieved, ensuring their continued partnership in the mission to save the world. In the wake of Leo's recovery, the dynamic duo, now reinvigorated, collaborates once again to tackle the impending global crisis. Leo, taking charge, commands his fellow Burnished to join the cause. Together, they create a robust protective flame, enveloping not only themselves but everyone in its warmth. This collective effort serves as a shield against the overwhelming eruption of Promare from the Earth's core. As the protective flame works its magic, the harmful Promare's threat diminishes, and a serene calm replaces the previous chaos. The once threatening substance burns out and disappears from the world, heralding the return of the Burnished to their normal human state. With the Earth saved from impending doom, Gallo rallies everyone together, fostering a sense of unity to embark on the monumental task of rebuilding.